What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the most underrated PC building YouTube channel. Now, before I get started, go click on that subscribe button and that like button so you won't grow 2 inches shorter. Alright, let's get to the parts. For the CPU, motherboard, and RAM, I got them off AliExpress for $140. For the CPU, I went with the E5 2650 V2. This CPU is an 8-core and 16-threaded CPU. Although the clock speeds are a little bit slow, it's still pretty good for budget gaming and should be able to handle today's graphics card. Also included in the combo is 16GB of DDR3 ECC server RAM. This type of RAM only works with Xeon CPUs, unfortunately, but it did come with the combo at a pretty cheap price. I would definitely recommend you to pick up a combo like this if you want a lot of cores for a really cheap price. Now for the graphics card, the R9 390 8GB. This was the only 8GB GPU I could find in 2021 for the low price of $220. Not only is this graphics card really cheap for the current GPU shortage, it also has similar performance to a GTX 1060, except with 8GB of VRAM, with the only downside of drawing a lot more power and the loss of the driver support at the time of editing. Regardless, it'll still provide great gaming performance for us budget gamers. Now for the storage devices, this time I went with a 128GB SSD which I got for $25 off AliExpress and a 2TB hard drive which I was able to get for only $20. I'm not going to say much here other than the fact that if you have more money, go for more storage, especially the SSD. Now for the case, CPU cooler, and power supply. Obviously from the intro you could tell I'm using an NZXT H510 white once again, which I was able to get for $60. And for the CPU cooler, I went with an AIO, more specifically my old 240mm Deepcool blue LED AIO, which is way overkill for today's build, which you could tell from the benchmarks I'll show you guys later, which shows the CPU temperature being below 40 degrees at max load. Anyways, I'm gonna count that as $84 as that's how much I pay for it on Amazon brand new. And for the power supply, I forgot to record footage for it, but it is a Corsair 650W 80+ bronze unit, which from online is the minimum requirement for a R9 390. And I was able to get that for $50, which is not a great price, but it's still a little bit cheaper than a new one. And lastly, since the AIO is blue, I added 2 of my old 120mm blue LED up here fans as exhausts, which I'm gonna count that as $14. Now with all the parts talked about, here's the price tally.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, fly from the end, so I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. I've been staring at the sun in my eyes. I've been keeping on the run every night. But you're too far away to see the signs. So I'm staring at the sun till I'm dry. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, fly from
video and found it interesting, please comment down below on what I should do next. Other than that, with that being said, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you liked it. If you didn't like it, still give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because the dislike button is disabled for everyone to view. So you might as well just click on that like button. Hope you guys are having a great day and Happy New Year.